And we're back. Get on my level 2018, twitch.tv/EvenMatchupGaming. So far, 12 teams eliminated. Only 4, the cream of the crop, remain. You know what that means, guys. It's about to get a lot sweatier up on this stage. It's time for semifinals. Casters, the ball's in your court. Let's make some plays.
Thank you so much, Shy. Guys, welcome back to Get on My Level 2018. Wrapping up crews here with the top 4. I'm Coastward.
I'm Max Ketchum, guys. How's it going? Psyched to be back. 4th
yeah.
Gommel in a row.
Oh, yeah.
And Regional Crews, man, this is something that's adding a nice little spice to the event.
For sure.
Smash 4 and Melee both going strong with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we got some U.S. teams here, actually. North Carolina is about to play.
It's interesting that the crew battle was open to anyone who decided to join, and really North Carolina was the only American team that decided to opt in, and they've been going strong. Sharks, we got Time Bones, excellent Marth, but hopefully they can keep up that streak, maybe even come out as the winner. But we got a lot of matches going on.
And it's crazy, man, because North Carolina isn't even geographically near
It's
Toronto,
true.
right?
Yeah, it's true.
So it's so strange that that's the team that decided to show up. But yeah, here you go. You see the rosters: Sharks, Time Bone, Hi-Fi, and Duck on, or is it Duke on the North Carolina?
I think it's Duck.
Duck, okay.
Yeah. And then,
oh, I know these guys.
Yeah, GTA, the finest of Ontario. We got Trillium, Monib, Moki, and of course the one and only 6God Nightmare.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous team.
It's a super strong team.
Yeah.
Not many of the top Toronto players are there, but still a solid pick in Monib. Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like Monib is going to be the starter playing Luigi. Not sure of the North Carolina player's name. We'll see in a sec.
That is Duck.
All right. So we've got Luigi versus Fox, man. One of those matchups that you don't see every day, but kind of works out nicely for Luigi because of that.
It's definitely a good matchup. Well, not necessarily good, but there's portions of the matchup that are really strong for him just because Fox is that fast faller and a lot of combo options are really easy for Luigi.
Yeah, and so many players are just not going to be ready for this relatively uncommon character.
For sure. If you don't have that Luigi experience, you're definitely going to be caught by a lot of gimmicks and weird frame traps that he has, especially with the Nair on shield and the double aerials that he has. You just got to be careful. And Duck, you know, kind of just keeping his distance, trying to make Monib come to him and avoid all of that.
Yeah, despite Luigi not being a top-tier character, you still have to respect a lot of his buttons. And you have to recover near perfectly, not just get chopped for free.
He's like kind of like a ninja, Luigi. He's got that deceptiveness in all of his moves, but he's a really hard hitter.
Yeah, it's the in and out, man, with his movement. Just all of a sudden get to the other side of the screen. Can't be pressing a lot of buttons as Fox in this matchup either, because you're going to get whiff punished so quickly. Wave dash to pretty much any opener.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just both playing really patiently. Very dangerous.
Yeah, the ground tech slip off into misfire. That is some bona fide Luigi stuff right there.
So what Duck could be doing right now, instead of just, oh, that could have been really bad, but something Duck could be doing is he's not really throwing any lasers out. Instead of retreating to platforms, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's also not really good. Again, like you said, you got to be careful with what you're doing on Luigi's shield.
That bait was ridiculous, man. Yeah, as far back as he may slide, power shield one thing, and you might just be dead. Monib finishing in style, too. It looks like Duck is just a little bit too focused on getting this kill here. Of course, it's Cruz. This game stocks, not percent. But maybe we do need to see that laser game, even just to get him to the percent where a weak hit will tap him far enough away that he can't forget it.
He's got to find something going. He's already down 2 stocks. Maybe he's just not used to the matchup, but there we go. Finally, he gets a stock on the board. And hopefully he can clean it up a little bit faster and start losing his stocks.
He's going to need to take 2 to keep North Carolina in this, man. Just looking at the rosters, I'm sure their team is sick, but you know at least 3 out of 4 players from just looking at the PR and the top half of it, too.
For sure. There we go. Ducks keep him in the corner.
Yeah, those back airs are so essential against the low traction Luigi.
Wow. Jeez, I did not think that was going to kill him.
Yeah, aerial no less.
Exactly.
Don't even get the ping. Yeah, it is considerably weaker, and of course Fox loves to survive off the top.
Slipperiness. I think that's what's really catching him off.
I mean, I feel like Spaceys love to press buttons. They love to be doing stuff idly. They're always up to something, and characters like Luigi, they can prey on that so well. I think Samus is another character that shuts that down too.
Oh yeah. I see what he's trying to do. He's sticking his shield up a lot to try to bait Duck into coming in with that aerial or dash attack and punish much off of it, but I think he's kind of grasping on that idea and counterplaying.
To think that Monip was pretty much an up throw to aerial confirm away from a 3-stock, and now it's only going to be 2. I'm not sure if that'll come back to haunt him later, man. Of course, crew battles, you really got to be clutch in those moments. And here we go. Monip going to take the 2-stock victory. It was looking like he was on pace to do better, but still very solid.
Awkward aerial. I feel like Duck had some sort of game plan in mind, but he just couldn't execute it, either because he wasn't necessarily warmed up or just didn't know anything about the Luigi. But still good stuff from North Carolina. They're not necessarily out by any means at this point. They still have Sharks. They got Time Bones as well. Excellent Marth. But maybe Monip can keep up the steam.
Yeah, he's already performed exactly up to par, right?
Oh,
he's taken 4 stocks, so even if somehow he just gets completely shut down right now by his opponent, it won't be terrible. I don't think they're going to send another Spacey necessarily. Is that a Jigs? Ooh. Yes, okay.
Okay.
Good choice, I'd
sure.
say. She could die real early to a lot of Luigi stuff, but at least she's not going to get confirmed on super hard from 1 grab.
It's also a battle of range at this point now. Luigi's going to have a hard time challenging Puff in the air, and the ground game necessarily isn't a strong suit or something that you really want to deal with at all. I feel like it's going to be a fight for who gets their fair or back air in first.
Very true. Yeah, I feel like Luigi using the ground to get around and Puff just drifting through the air. It's going to create a really interesting matchup dynamic here. You're going to see them just take little shots at each other and fade in and out. But I don't think it's going to be like the normal slow floaty versus floaty matchup either.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like, it'll seem like the 1 or 2 exchanges won't necessarily be leading up into anything, or the game isn't going to be fast at all. But with Luigi, it's definitely going to be picking up a little bit. The percent's already stacking up a lot. And it's really just one strong down air from Luigi or an up B or a rest.
Or a rest, yeah, exactly. Both of these characters will die quick and kill you very quickly as well.
Oh my God.
With the extra style, passing through him with the wave dash back.
And the taunt. He's showing he's strong.
All right, Monip, though, already taking 5 stocks in this crew battle.
He's done his job.
Yeah, if he gets 1 more, that's a player and a half. Come on, what more could you ask from the guy? And this is the lowest ranked player on the team, too. Things are looking good so far for Team GTA. About to steal your car.
That was actually a really solid jab combo. Not a lot of Luigi's use that.
Yeah, jab 3 to F tilt. Pretty cute. That's one of those very character and percent specific things, though. At least I would assume.
Or one of those things like your younger brother does too when you play with him.
Keep pressing A.
Ooh, nice empty cap pop into grab.
Love the up air for the coverage. Making sure it wasn't going to be a free hit away. Luigi's recovery, that's really where he's going to suffer in this matchup. If Puff can get him off stage and keep harassing him, it could be over quick. Let's see, though. Is it going to be Hi-Fi or Monip that's clutch in the last few seconds of this match? Potentially the last few seconds.
Ooh, and it actually hits him with the head top.
Even on Dreamland. Puff, of course, just so quick to die off the top. And another really significant stock right there.
Yeah.
Hi-Fi could have been going in only 1 stock down to his next opponent.
The interesting about this, okay, that was too close for comfort. The interesting about this thing is Luigi, the way his traction works and just like the sliding mechanic, you'd feel like Puff wouldn't be able to get too much off of it, but in the end, 2 stocks for Monip. Excellent.
Yeah, that was actually pretty brutal, just getting some early kills as well. The rest, I don't know if I agree with it necessarily, because you know you're going to trade stocks, right? That's a power character like Luigi. He's coming back and killing you as long as you have decent percent on you.
Was it a star KO, or was it just off the side?
I think it was off the side, yeah. Could have been really lucky for him if he got the star KO, but again, it's Dreamland, so got to weigh your options and all the stuff in front of you as well. So
here we go. We got the 6 God, the resident Marth of GTA.
Yep. And interesting to see him come in now, but it makes sense. I feel like they're fine. Like, this is a pretty close matchup.
Because if Nightmare cleans up these 2 stocks, all he really has to worry about is another Marth or Ice Climbers.
Right.
So,
snowball a lot of momentum off.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense to put Trillium or Moki in, both Spaceys. So yeah.
I thought we were going to see Moki actually, just for the.
Yeah, Moki could have been a great choice as well.
Yeah, but he's probably the anchor of the team, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah. Yeah, Moki, one of those players who really came up in my time away from Melee. So coming back and seeing him.
He's still performing very well.
Yep.
And here we go, Yoshi's. I guess there's no bans. I wasn't too sure on the...
Yeah, I believe that's the standard for crews. I think in both games we're going to see the same rule set. All right. Oh,
no.
Hold up. Hi-Fi.
Wow.
All of a sudden, one stock away from evening this up. We were almost, I want to say, writing North Carolina off for a second. Let us fix our faces. Not let that GTA bias get in the way.
Hey.
You know, I might be American, but I spent a lot more time in Toronto than NC. Oh, okay. Not anything crazy. I heard the crowd, and I was like, oh, did he tip and die before I saw it? Like, remember the frame's still loading?
But there it is.
There we go. It was still loading.
The classic.
Yeah. I knew something was
A few
up.
frames. But yeah, I think... I thought there would be a rest there at least.
I did too. In no danger of dying, you know. That was the best time.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think Hi-Fi's got a lot of Marth experience. Just, oh, here we go.
Ooh. All right, Nightmare. He definitely showed up to play.
Yeah.
Still only a stock up, though. I don't know. We could see some crazy stuff happen.
We could definitely see a turnaround. Just got to be careful for that rest.
Yeah, of course, and with the close boundaries, that bear to death, actually pretty solid on the stage. You know, could just get out with some clever DI, but still.
Yeah, the wall of pain is definitely something that's really difficult to deal with on the stage.
Yeah. All right, little trade. That's going to get Nightmare back with Ledge Invincibility. He still has to figure out a way back here. It looks like Hi-Fi is just holding down the stage. I would just go for it at this point. Just make sure your team only is down by a stock. But
yeah,
maybe
he might pull out something here. Who knows?
Yeah, this is actually a perfect scenario for a Puff player.
If he gets one good punish on like an F smash on shield, this could be North Carolina's favor.
Literally one rest, one up tilt, one up air. Would up tilt still work at this percent? Maybe not 50, but 40. Probably.
Yeah, 40 probably would have worked. But again, even on Nightmare's side, one up tilt and Puff's dead as well, so he's got to be careful.
Oh, that trade was everything, and the up tilt to close it.
But yeah, Hi-Fi kind of closing the gap for his team there. And Nightmare turning the cap forward. Serious mode, I guess.
Really hanging on despite dropping 2 stocks to Monib, too. What a swing. And now only 1 stock down. We'll see what North Carolina can do here. If they take care of Nightmare real quick, Trillium and Moki, that's a devastating combo, right? But at least you're going in with even footing. Yeah, so they have a Marth and an Ice Climbers left.
Yes.
Versus Fox Falco. They're going to need to play that real smart.
Yeah, you got to hope that Ice Climbers gets their wobbles off, Marth gets their chain grabs off, but then on GTA side, you know, if you just get some solid play in neutral, get some really great grabs or lasers, it all depends on the momentum of each player and whether or not they'll stick to their combo game or not mess up at all. Okay,
so they're sending in the Marth player first. It's going to be Time Bones stepping up to the stage. I'm kind of surprised. I was thinking maybe they would save the Marth for the Fox, just for counter pick advantage. Go with ICs first. But again,
if Time Bones does clean up the stock without losing one, still a reasonable place to put Marth in.
Yeah, putting ICs in against Nightmare could be a dangerous play. You never know. Just a quick couple of down tilts and you lose an early stock. We'll see.
That was almost Time Bones' first stock. Oh, okay. That might be it.
What does he have for this edge guard? Just a get up attack, but he's going to keep the momentum rolling.
Nice pivot forward smash. I think he didn't know he had a jump. Nice. Not the hardest hit on up B, but still a great option.
Nightmare just flexing his chops in the Marth Ditto here. Looking really clean, but bites off a little more than he can chew. Let's see how big the punish is. Time Bone's still holding on to advantage, but just going to get wiped away by a forward smash. And Nightmare looking great for GTA right now.
Yeah, Time Bones is kind of moving a little bit slow, messing up a little bit on his follow-ups. But Nightmare, he's all over it. He's getting everything.
Get those pseudo chain grabs from Marth. And no follow-up, but still pressing this advantage. It's looking really good for Team GTA.
Nice air duck.
Get rid of this man.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Nightmare's just really been playing this matchup well. Following up on his grabs, knowing at what percent and what move to throw out. The dash dance game right here has been excellent. And again, Time Bones is just really flubbing.
Just needs one good hit, 101%. Could be an edge guard, could be a forward smash. Don't want to get in that Marthritis territory either, where just nothing is killing. But there we go. Nightmare, another one.
It's looking pretty bad for North Carolina. They really need to get the stock down. And
tried to sweet spot a little too hard.
Misjudgment from Nightmare, but 2 stocks taken for Nightmare. That's looking bad.
And that's Trillium stepping up to the stage, one of the best in the entire province here. Forget about the GTA. This guy's just...
Overall, yeah.
Overall in Canada, man. One of the
sure.
hottest rising stars recently. I say recently, but really, like, you go back to last combo, this guy, he almost beat Ice, right? He didn't actually beat him, or did he beat Ice?
No, I think he almost beat Ice.
Yeah, he almost beat Ice.
He made a great run. He definitely took some heads, but he's still improving. Young kid, just graduated college, looking for some opportunities in Melee. Hashtag sponsor Trillium.
Yeah, definitely sponsor Trillium. This kid is filthy, and you're about to see why. Already, the stocks have been SD. That all happened off camera. I feel like we got the time skip director's cut.
Yeah, he's going to be all over him. Trillium, a master at this matchup, I would say.
You know why. You just saw it.
For sure. Nice grab.
And just respectfully allows Time Bones back onto the stage. Canadians are very known for their hospitality.
Polite, in-game and out of game.
Yes. That's a homie, not edge guard.
Yeah, so I was just about to say, Trillium's basically a prophet for grabbing a lot in neutral. He talks about it a lot, that Falco gets a lot of advantages on grabbing. So we're going to be seeing it a lot. Pressure coming from him.
Makes a lot of sense. This character is absolutely terrifying. They're trying to block pretty much most of the time against him, whether it's lasers, whether it's oncoming aerial pressure. But Trillium showing you why that's not an answer all the time. Just go in with a grab. Even though Falco doesn't have the greatest follow-ups off the grab, it's the fact that you open them up.
For sure, yep. But here we go. North Carolina's last hope. Sharks.
All right, Ice Climbers versus Falco. This could go very badly for the Ice Climbers, depending on how on point Trillium is with adjusting the little things that you have to tweak in this matchup. Of course, all your timings are going to be a little bit different. How hard is he going to gun for Nana when they're split? We'll see. Otherwise, he could just take way too much damage for a single mistake. And it's going to be Final Destination, of course. These characters are so good in crew battles, specifically because you don't get a ban, and because it's about the stock margin you win by. And this character is very known for winning by a lot of stocks when they get their counter pick.
I heavily agree. It's a weird way to play this in neutral. Trillium's going to be looking for a lot of shines and aerials to separate the climbers. And Sharks, you know, the stereotypical way to play Ice Climbers is just wave dashing, jabbing, and for grab, or just desyncing with ice blocks. But Sharks plays it very differently. It's going to be interesting to see. As you saw already, he got that wobble off in about 30 seconds. Yeah,
the pace has been relatively even, but now it's looking like Trillium's finding his footing. It's going a little bit more into his control. One thing you can't do if you're Trillium is those grabs that he advocates for. A little bit trickier in this matchup, but of course you got the hitboxes as well to knock the other climber away if you're able to do it quickly enough.
Oh, might get a grab here. Wow. So Sharks wave dash back to see if he could read a roll, but he reacted to it and just ended up punishing a roll with a down smash. So yeah, right there, it's talking about the jab into a potential wobble setup.
Interesting not getting rid of Nana there. Trillium almost focused on keeping Popo at bay at the same time, but there she is anyway.
As much as it is a center point to get rid of Nana, if you know that she's not a threat, you should always be aiming for Popo.
Yeah, so many competing philosophies on how to approach this matchup. I don't feel like anyone really knows.
Nana, but most of the times she can't react to anything if she's far away enough.
Right.
So you might as well just hop on Popo and try to eliminate that stock.
Right. Here comes Trillium, just surprised by how he went about that. He rolled to center of the stage, just shooting some lasers while backing up, and it makes a lot of sense. Either way, gonna drop another stock, and I don't know, man. I feel like if Sharks pulls this one off and has a really good run against Smokey, North Carolina could still take this.
For sure. Oh, here we go, the handoffs, and that's it. Excellent handoffs from Sharks. I don't know if you saw from the last stock, but what he did was he did a nice desync where he did an up throw and it basically mixed up Trillium's DI, and he got a reverse forward smash, and it basically just killed him at about 50%.
I didn't even notice it in the moment, but like thinking back, I'm like, oh yeah, that totally happened. Yeah, that's how he lost his third stock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just side beat off very low. All right, so here we go. It's going to be Moki number 2 now.
The Boy Wonder, yes. Yeah, he is 2.
2, yeah, that's just crazy, man.
The Boy Wonder.
He has come up so hard. And, of course, pretty rough matchup for Ice Climbers coming up as well.
I just said that Trillium graduated college. This guy just graduated high school.
That's nuts, man. Speaking to the generational divide in Smash in general.
Yeah.
There's kids from all ages, adults from all ages. You'll see people like Cal, who's like 16 years old, winning tournaments. It's crazy stuff. And now Moki, all right, again, ready to go. These guys are so quick.
Yeah, the main thing Sharks is going to have to worry about is Moki's natural power in this matchup. He's got a great training partner in Fork.
I was going to ask if he plays Fork.
He's,
does Fork still play? I feel like
from time to time. He's more of a Fortnite player at this point. But
Fortnite. All right, anyway, yeah, Moki already getting rid of Nana. That's a quarter of the work done, effectively, being that he started with 2 stocks.
Yep.
Sharks is really going to have to dig deep to make something happen here. And he's basically making 1 or 4 comeback.
Yeah. You might see a comeback potentially, but Moki's really strong in this match. He beat Chudat at Genesis, so I'd say
mere mortals are not touching him.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see, though. Is Sharks a mere mortal?
We'll find out.
Literally 4 wobbles or 3, and you complete this edge guard. Ooh, that was so clean.
Ice Climbers up air, I feel like, is very underused a lot of the times.
Yeah, it just pops you up right for a back air every single time. And it's got a huge hitbox, too. Very active one. And I don't know, man. Bleeding out already. Sharks Ice Climbers looking on their last breath.
Yeah, as you can see, like, right there, a lot of people would be going for Nana, but Moki understands, like, it's not always about Nana. And
it doesn't have to be.
Oh,
okay.
But Sopo, 100%.
Almost the choke of a lifetime, but Nana with the worst AI of a lifetime going down with the ship.
Unfortunately. But this would probably be one of the greatest Ice Climbers comeback if it happens.
Oh, if Moki had another little SpaghettiOs there, you never know what could have happened, but let's not think in hypotheticals.
GTA is going to take it. How many stocks did Moki have?
2. 2 clean ones, though.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
JV3. Excellent finish for GTA.
Yeah.
They had some moments, especially Nightmare's performance. I'd say looked a little bit shaky. So maybe just make sure going to grand finals that he's absolutely on point, making that warm-up station.
See what underlying issues there are. But, yeah, great stuff to GTA. They're going to be playing the winner of whatever the other winner semifinal is. It's either Montreal, Windsor, London. I don't remember the last group off the top of my head, but it's one of those. I know Montreal is seeded 2nd. So
it's going to be an all-Canadian grand finals here in the crew battles. Very fitting, of course, only one U.S. team, the lone Americans, making it to a tie for 3rd, though. Yeah. Pretty respectable. So shout out to North Carolina for that.
Pretty good. But I believe we're waiting on the other winner semifinals to happen on the other stream.
Yep.
And then we'll be having grand finals on this stream.
Yeah, that wasn't even a blowout, and it was just so quick.
Yeah.
It was just back and forth. It was only a 2-stock victory margin, but it's pretty convincing in terms of the time it took.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd say aside from Nightmare's performance, GTA looked really good. They are definitely the team to look out for here.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Not even in crews, just in the tournament in general. They're going to have some strong performances. They might even make a few upsets with some of the ranked players here. But we'll see. We'll see tomorrow what happens. And, yeah.
Yeah, I think Moki particularly is one of the players who's going to go on a tear.
He's been leveling up a lot, even locally at the Toronto weeklies.
Yeah.
With him being undefeated against Ryan for the past couple of locals, it's looking like he might take some upsets.
Times are changing, man. All right, guys. Well, we'll be back in just a few. Just waiting for the other side of semis to conclude. So make sure to tune into that in the downtime, and then we'll be back very shortly.
Down. One more hit.
Oh my goodness.
He's done.
My God. See,
0-2.
Young Link decides he's done with
and the Thunder through the air dodge.
Grab that. Oh!
Free your body and your mind. One, two, three. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce.
Y'all ready to turn it up tonight?
Bounce.
If you really wanna fly, put your hands in the air and let the music get you high.
All right, you know what's up. No more surprises. Get on my level 2018. If you're just tuning in, you picked a great time to enter the stream. We're about to kick off Melee Cruise Grand Finals. Top 2 teams remain, Toronto and Montreal. Audience, I need you guys for this one. Who thinks Montreal is going to take it? And who thinks this is a victory for Toronto? All right, guys, might be a slight bias in the audience, but regardless, we got a matchup. Casters, take it away.
Once again, Shy, thank you. And guys, welcome back to Grand Finals of the Get on My Level 2018 crew battles. We got one for the books here. This is going to be one solid set here. Some of GTA's best players matched up against some of Montreal's greatest players. So, going to get some great matches in.
Yeah, I can't believe we're here already at the Grand Finals, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we just started. But yeah, GTA rocking 4 really strong power-ranked players. Montreal, Kage, I mean, you know that guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Legend, Tranimal, and Marco are also extremely solid backing him up. Not the most internationally recognized players to the degree of maybe people like Trillium, Moki,
Right.
Nightmare might be, right? But still very solid in their own respect. We just saw their set against Ottawa. They won by 2 stocks, fairly close. Same for GTA over North Carolina, though. So it shows that both teams can bleed.
Yeah, touching back on that, global notoriety that Montreal has. They don't really travel too much, but some players like Marco, solid play, considerable standings in Montreal itself, and of course Legend starting to break out of the woodworks and coming into Melee Top 100. His puff's nothing to sleep on. No pun intended, but yeah, it's going to be really close. It's going to be a great set to watch.
And both teams with a little bit of a wild card character in Ganondorf and Luigi.
Yep.
For Kage and Monib, of course. But I want to say, I think Montreal's team is a little bit better designed for Cruise specifically, being that they have Jigglypuff on it. I think Jigglypuff's a very polarizing character in this format, just like Ice Climbers. And they almost had an Ice Climbers on their team as well.
Right.
Unfortunately, Marco stepping in for him. But either way, a character who gets to win very hard on her counterpicks in a format with no bans can be really strong. And that's why you don't see Legend starting right now. It's going to be Tranimal and Trillium.
It's true. This is the most neutral you can get in this crew battle, aside from maybe Moki starting. But yeah, these two are going to be bashing skulls, and immediately right off at the start, just throwing aerials.
All right, Tranimal taking to the platform, just going for those 45-degree needles. Doesn't want to pick spots where Falco can just completely overwhelm him and beat him hitbox to hitbox.
Yeah, Trillium's going to have to play this a little bit safer than normally. Sheik's definitely one of those turtling characters against Falco. Going to be waiting for a lot of grabs to come in and whiff some punches.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be fighting him. Again, move for move. Those back airs and down airs will just rip right through everything Sheik has to offer. And in those crouch cancel percents, even hitting Falco can sometimes be disadvantageous.
One thing I'd like to note is Tranimal's really good with needles. Places them well, throws them at the right time, right distances, and tends to get a lot of gimps with those needles. So Trillium's going to have to keep an eye out on those, but that might be the first stock of this Grand Final. Yeah.
Goes for the back air just to keep it reliable. Doesn't want him falling out of up air or potentially not killing, of course, Falco's up air. Not the strongest move out there, but still, Trillium finding a way to get the stock anyway. Now, still at this mid% range. He can crouch cancel a little bit, but I feel like we're going to see him take the more patient route here rather than letting Tranimal pick these spots at the top of the platforms. He's just playing the laser game, and if he gets close, it can be really bad as well.
It's the case where you don't really need to approach if you don't have to, and just, keep away, rack up as much percentage as you can. But that one slap chop right there gonna take out Trillium.
Yeah, coming right off the platform with that. Trillium slipping, but either way, he's looking still pretty firmly in control of this match. Trillium, a player who thrives so much off his laser mix-ups. And like you said in the previous set, he's a big advocate for going for grabs in the neutral. I have to agree, that's such a smart strategy for a character that typically doesn't get too much off of that as well, just because your opponent's not so conscious of it.
But Trillium using those lasers very well. A lot of laser grabs coming out. And I was just about to comment how well he was edge guarding, but unfortunately, messes up a little bit. Not too much to worry about. Still has a full stock lead right here.
Trillium with the slick evasion, just hopping right over those needles. Gets the punish with back air and a clean full stock ahead. Could turn around very quickly. Sheik's offstage game is ridiculous, especially it's a character that does not fly despite being a bird.
Oh, okay.
Trillium, sometimes a little bit flashy, generally simple but effective style, I'd say. But when he wants to turn it up, it always looks good.
feel like the flashiness comes with him just kind of comboing all across the stage.
Yeah, sometimes you're just feeling yourself. You got to break out of the style a little bit. It's like, okay,
when you get that hit, you just got to go off, you know?
It's like when you see, I don't even know what I was about to say, man, but it's when you see Trillium really feeling comfortable in the matchup.
Right.
He can just unleash.
Yeah, he's really going at it. I guess he's just overwhelming him at this point. Like, the lasers are very good right now, shutting down Trillium, or sorry, I should say Tranimal.
Oh,
here we go.
Tranimal with some sick extensions. Drops the finisher, though. That could have been really bad if he got the reverse hitbox and sent Trillium out backwards. It looked like he was trying to set up for that. But instead, we're potentially looking at a 3-stock. If he can't get off the edge here, that'll do it. Oh!
My God.
No regard for human life there from Trillium.
Yeah, so one thing I've been noticing Trillium and a lot of other Falcos, actually, is that they've been dropping down from platform or from ledge with the shine and then coming back up with some sort of rising aerial.
Yeah.
And I feel like they've been taking that a lot from Ginger, because there has been a recent finding that Ginger had on his stream where basically doing that is pretty free for any edge guard. And he was just saying, why don't other Falcons do this? It's so good. And, you know, it's true.
Shout out to Ginger, man. Pushing this character in a time that was looking kind of dark for him.
Oh, yeah.
And Trillium, hot on his trail, I'd say, as one of the premier Falcos in the entire world.
He can push it a little bit further.
All right, here we go. It's going to be Legend coming in, though. So Jigglypuff as the answer to Falco. Just saw Mango take a step from H-Box in this matchup when people were kind of counting it out, but
yeah.
I have to say, man,
It's
Falco
not
has
as
the tools.
It's not as bad as people think it is. It's still kind of bad, but there's still a lot of scenarios and little sequences that Falco has above Puff.
I think the big stage is actually pretty good for Falco in this matchup as well. Obviously, Puff loves Dreamland. She's going to stay alive a lot longer here and just be able to float around, do her thing. But still, one advantage Falco does have in this matchup is that lasers aren't clanking with those aerials. Those aerials are not getting rid of lasers.
Yeah.
And if you have more space to work with, you can stop her approaches cold. And especially if you get the lead, really make her think twice about how she comes at you.
Might be it.
Oh, yeah. No fear whatsoever. He went for the early up B, maybe hoping that Legend would back off, but absolutely not. Still a lot of ground for him to make up, though. Trillium finishing with 3 stocks in that first match really set the tone for this crew battle.
One thing I want to see Legend do a little bit more is just grab at the lower percents. He's kind of getting a lot of strings off with aerials at this moment, but okay.
There we go. Another stock down, and Trillium almost losing this entire lead he's carved out for his team here. Literally, a rest could close it.
Yeah. Let's see if he'll close it out here. Kind of being a little bit cautious. Doesn't want to trade anything with Puff and end up losing. But
Like, almost what happened there.
That worked out well.
That is a trade he's certainly willing to take 10 more times. But hopefully he won't have to, because he's only got 1 stock left.
Uh-oh.
Up smash, no tech chase. Legend scheming on that rest. You could tell he was looking for the tech in place so hard.
For sure.
Trillium making sure to get out of there, though. And now putting himself in the corner a little bit, but just to feint him out, roll to center stage, and keeps the damage coming.
I just love watching Puffs get some sort of combo going. It just feels so satisfying watching his face just flop around in the air.
Yeah, fall to
hits.
pieces.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now, by the way. Whoever takes this next stock is winning the battle.
Okay.
Make the early prediction.
Let's see if someone will get a cheeky aerial in.
That was quite cheeky, but what does he have to follow it up? Yeah, there we go. All right.
Let's see if her prediction comes true now.
Yeah, I know it was bold, man. I know it was bold.
Can we talk about how nice Trillium's shirt was? Like, look, you can't really see it,
fresh,
but
though.
it was
It's
fresh. He said it was from Portugal, by the way. Straight from Portugal.
Imports.
Yeah, imports.
Trillium does not just wear any threads. Straight out of Western Europe.
Fine linen.
Fine Portuguese linen. All right, so Legend, a stock down, but really doing such amazing work.
Oh, yeah.
Picking up the slack that was left for him. Now, of course, we've got 3 really strong players still left on GTA's team. But if I had to guess, I think they're going to put Nightmare in right now to answer the Puff.
They did that previously with, I believe, North Carolina.
Yes.
Where they put him in against the Puff. I don't disagree. I feel like that's a solid choice as well. But here you see them talking about it.
Yeah, they're deliberating over this. I think on paper, Nightmare's the best pick, but he also kind of got mopped up by Hi-Fi's Puff against North Carolina. I believe he lost all 4 of his stocks and only took 1 or 2 in the process. So maybe a weak spot for Nightmare is the Puff matchup, and they don't want to send him headstrong into that, or head first rather. But yeah, okay, I was going to say Monib, I think, is the alternate choice. They want to save Moki as their anchor.
Right.
And putting Monib in, a little bit unorthodox. Puff versus Luigi, though, we were talking about it again before. Very crazy matchup on both sides. They die early and they kill early. So it's not the typical floaty Ditto.
I guess they feel like having Nightmare go up against Kage or Marco is a better trade-off than having Monib going against either Kage or Marco.
Save your top players for last. That's a very similar strategy to how almost every crew battle plays out.
Especially Luigi against Ganondorf. Like, that's a terrible matchup.
Yeah, you get hit 1 aerial on your shield, you're sliding miles away.
Yeah.
No punishes for you. And of course, you don't get to tear him up like you would a normal spacey or fast-flying character. All right, we'll see. It's going to be Fountain of Dreams. Good stage for both of these characters to some degree, but we'll see what Monib brings to the table here.
Both of them have the Fortnite tags on. Shout outs to Hootenanny. Shout outs to Mango.
That's what that is.
Hootenanny squad.
Reference.
Yeah.
All right, man. Now I know. All right, here we go. We got the aerials coming out from both of these players, just trying to get some safe spacing going, mount the offense. Oh, and Monib breaking away big. 3 back airs off that grab.
Dirty aerial string right there.
Yeah, you see Luigi so efficient at comboing fastballers, but he can do nasty things to floaties as well. Go for down throw instead of up, and maybe a little more horizontally based combo with your aerials.
He also still has a lot of strong punish on Puff. Like, anything on shield can be punished with with the up B.
That can definitely be punished by an up B. Not sure what the rest was for. Maybe
I guess some weird mishap on the dash attack caught him off guard.
All right, well, here we go. Monib taking a 2-stock lead for the GTA right now.
Catching him off with all kinds of aerials and up smashes, up tilts.
That super far ledge dash, just letting him claim center stage from a bad spot.
Yeah.
So useful against a character like Puff, who, even though she's quick in the air, she can't cover space to the degree that Fox can, for example, and really make you feel cornered, even if you can slide halfway across the stage.
Nice wave land. Obviously, the wave dash is a great tool for Luigi, but mixing it up with some tilts, even some possible nairs, short hop nairs. Monib tends to do that a lot, where he would go for a nice wave land or a wave dash into forward tilt. He's fiending for it.
Yeah, he's going for some hard baits right now, and the stocks 10 to 12 right now. Monib looking clean, but 123, 132, 1 back air off the stage. It's curtains.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That barely killed too.
Yeah, that was like on the precipice right there. All right, down throw. Oh, no 3 back airs this time.
Kind of jumped into Legends up air there. But still, 2-stock lead. A lot to work with.
And playing one of their strongest characters in crews right now, they want to make this pay off. They need Legend to land the rests.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why did you field this guy? You know what I'm saying? That's why you put the Puff on the team in the first place.
If Legend doesn't really take any other stock here, all he would have taken is 2 stocks.
Need that comeback factor right now. Even just an edge guard into a rest and going down 1 stock, not bad at all. Pretty solid if they can make up for it later. Oh, the crouch cancel into down smash.
Nice recognition of being able to punish that. It really sucks that his up B is like that.
Rare to see Monib dropping the sweet spot as well. Definitely paid the price. Oh, yeah, very smart by Legend, just adjusting his combos for the floaty.
Oh my god.
Floaty physics of Luigi. Got a ton of up airs, though.
Yeah. I was shocked by that.
That has a deceivingly good hitbox.
Yeah. Oh my god. Again, caught out with the up smash. That's actually really good.
Here we're seeing Legend bank on this 1 stock here. He wants the regular kill and then a rest, right? He doesn't want to do anything crazy to just go down 1 stock. He's trying to put his team in the lead off of this match.
Oh, invisible ceiling.
No!
Just what Monib needed into an up smash. Legend kind of seemed a little frustrated there. I don't blame him. I mean, the finger guns.
No.
The finger guns.
If GTA doesn't win off of that, man.
Monib, you're something else, man.
That was an act of God.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say that invisible ceiling activating there. But Speaking of gods, the warrior god himself, Kage, a.k.a. Ares, a.k.a. Kratos, a.k.a. Mars.
The Lord of Darkness.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of names.
The Destroyer, the Warrior, whatever you want, man. He is here to do some damage. Of course, the anchor of the team. We're going to see him take on 10 stocks. He's got 4 of the 8 remaining. And then in the back is Marco, who's actually a sub for the team, filling in for the absence of
Lunar Dusk, the Ice Climbers player.
Yes, and nothing against Marco, but just in terms of character choice, I know Montreal is hurting to have an Ice Climbers player right now. Maybe not necessarily against the characters left on GTA's
More
team,
so the players.
but
themselves.
yeah, the players definitely, and also just in general. Conventional cruise wisdom.
Yeah.
You want that puff, you want that ICs, and because of that prevalence of ICs, you also might want a Peach just for safekeeping. It's interesting how the tier list shakes up a little bit, but then of course the puff can answer the Peach.
All of those characters are definitely great mix-ups or even toss-ups. Catch some people off guard, but it's going to be something else for Monib here. Let's see how he handles this.
Yeah, as you were saying, a rough matchup. So much shield push from Ganon's strong aerials. Going to make it difficult for Luigi to keep the distance close, but I'm very intrigued as to why Kage picked Yoshi's. Maybe just for the early kills like
my
that.
heart, Monib! He basically just got hit with a side B and his life was over. He also jumped into an aerial by accident.
This is the potential danger of this stage, though. Luigi doesn't have to work nearly as hard to close the gaps.
No.
But attack on a lot of damage. Oh.
That wasn't even a minute.
Yeah, well,
damn.
Unfortunately, he lost one of the stocks by his own hand. But
yeah,
if Kage had the right ledge trap waiting for him, it could have been over.
That first stock was dirty, though. I'll give him that. That was some clean play.
All right, so GTA's lead straight out the window, and now we've got the best player on both teams, at least the highest ranked. It's going to be Moki and Kage, one from the old guard and one from the new. This is a real sick dynamic, and of course we've got Quebec versus Ontario, Toronto versus Montreal, and it's going to be Pokemon Stadium. Smart counter pick, just very conventional.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fighting, man.
Oh, they're already. They are already in it. Okay. So yeah, as bad as Luigi Ganon was, Fox Ganon's even worse.
Of course, in the other direction.
Yeah, with a player as skillful as Moki, it's going to be super tough for Kage to get some sort of combo starter in. But we'll see. He might have some tricks up his sleeve.
And once again, on his counter pick, Fox still benefits from that. It's not even just the high mid-tier characters that really go up and cruise for strange reasons, but you can't ban the stage.
Unfortunately. And even if you could, there'd still probably be FD. So Kage, he's still getting some stuff in.
Also, one of the players least likely to be intimidated by a bad matchup ratio.
Right. Oh, wow.
Whoa. Please don't die.
Okay. That's the great thing about dash attack. Oh my god. Catches him with down smash?
All right, well, there we go. It's even already. We know what Kage can do off of one singular hit. I feel like Moki's going to have to not work harder, of course, because still Fox, the neutral game is significantly in his advantage, but just per hit, Ganon does so much work. If you're not absolutely on the ball, you can get chopped.
There's so much effort you have to put in that's like, it's not like in comparison to another character, it's not as equal, but the payoff that you get isn't as strong as another character. So, like for example, you get a down throw on Ganon, you can't really react off of it, whereas Fox has his up throw and can basically take a stock off Ganon just off that throw. So
if Kage takes 3 stocks, I feel like Montreal still has a shot. But really what he needs to do is actually win the match. And so far, a little bit behind on that. Ooh, the back hit of Nair. Moki almost keeping it going, but what does he have for this edge guard?
Oh, wow. No back air. That's surprising.
Potentially missed input, but sick and creative either way.
Yeah, okay. I think Moki's just kind of styling on him.
There's no way he's
next
back.
sticky walk. I'm sorry, Kage. I feel for Kage right now.
Well, my prediction, potentially looking like complete nonsense. It was definitely a little early to call, but I still think that was a pivotal moment in the crew battle. Then again, we saw Monib kind of fizzle out a little bit himself. I don't know. That's the exciting part of this format. It could go back and forth at so many different points throughout the set. That fair, strong as it might be, still not getting the job done over 100%. Just gonna get back with Illusion, rather.
I don't think he has a jump. Yeah, that's going to be it. Wow. Moki just cleaning it up. Damn.
Destruction.
Super rough. I feel for him.
And if Kage isn't taking this guy out, if Kage's only taking one stock from this guy, I fear for Marco right now.
Yeah. I mean, on the bright side, he's got Falco, but it's going to be rough because Nightmare still has 4 stocks.
Exactly. They are very healthy on the GTA side of things, whereas Montreal is down to their last breath here. Marco, the Falco player, the sub, the unlikely appearance.
Yeah, will he be the hero? Look at him. He's got confidence in his eyes.
It looks like he has accepted the fact that he's bearing this responsibility.
Yeah, I agree.
He's very at peace with the world. He knows that nobody's going to be mad at him if they lose, but he still wants to win.
Yep.
All right, Moki, though, just looked pretty unstoppable in that match. The one down smash kill off the top, that was hype.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming, but I think he's going to be able to close this one out. Just my prediction here, 7-4, and Nightmare in the back. This is looking like GTA's match to take, but you never know. Really do never know. Melee, an insane game. Smash, an insane game. You literally die without taking damage.
I love Smash, man.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's crazy stuff. All right, and we're having the first extended button check of the night. I was so proud of our Cruise players.
You were just talking about it, how we always go, oh my God, Moki. No, the stream didn't see that, but he's popping off a little bit. Yeah, you were just saying how these matches were just going right into it with no warm-up, no button check, and here we are.
It's all right. Marco is the last stand for this team. Just wants to make sure he's not responsible entirely.
Could be a game changer. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe he needs us to take 7 stocks.
Whatever it takes. You could actually see him eating a bowl of Wheaties on camera right now. All right. Should be off to the races real soon. But either way, great run by both teams. Making it all the way up here.
Great run by every team. I mean, we had some 6 sets.
North Carolina showing up is a good run. But making it to semis, very impressive as well. All right, Battlefield's going to be the pick. And 3 stocks to 4, you're going to see Moki drop a stock. And as soon as that invincibility runs out, it's the final, potentially, match of the night.
Personally, I'm hoping Marco takes this just so we can see another game.
Same, man. I just want to see some more gameplay.
Oh, my God. Moki's just...
I want to see Nightmare get his redemption for that last set, man. Moki, maybe not. A little bit of a ball hog right now.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah. Shine slide off. Oh, putting himself in a precarious spot, but it doesn't matter. Moki's still going to salvage the stage control here. Marco looking to figure something out. Just had a complete input drop.
Yeah.
Looked like his timing got thrown off.
Got to be careful with those rising aerials, especially against Fox or any character who has a good punishment. But here we go, Marco. See, I feel like he's almost on that level with Moki, where he's somewhat keeping up. He just can't finish what he's trying to get.
Yeah, it's all about keeping the ball rolling. Once you get that initial hit, awesome, but you have to make it count.
Yeah, you got to maximize.
That said, neutral extremely important in all fighting games as well. Not to discount that at all. Oh no, the back air not coming out.
That had to be an input mess up or something.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Another slide off with the shine. Marco just unable to land any meaningful blows here. He's getting the knockdowns, but nothing off of them. Moki lands this kill first. It's okay.
There we go. Marco's somewhat there.
All right, he's taken 1 stock, but he's almost lost 2 in the process. The pace is just so comfortably in GTA's favor. Yeah.
Moki.
Adding insult to injury with that one. And Marco, if you've got it, now's the time to show it. Goes for the down throw. Not sure why. Maybe just banking on, you know, the
something,
33 or 25% chance that he's going to get the read. But either way, Moki looking so sharp right now. Pretty much at that percent where up throw is going to set up for a big edge guard.
He might have wanted an up smash.
Yeah, I think he wanted up smash. Yeah, I was going to say up throw might also land him a kill.
That's going to be it. Oh, wait, he still has 1 stock. What am I saying?
Yep. Well, that's going to be it for the stock. So you weren't wrong.
I guess so, yeah.
All right. This is the last stand for Montreal, for Quebec. Is the home crowd going to take it home? Are they going to get their boys crown champion on the stage right now? I think so, man. If I were a betting man, which I am, I would take that.
I mean, it would also be pretty insane if Marco somehow made this comeback and then took 4 stocks off of Nightmare.
I would also totally take back what I said about the match with Legend determining the outcome of the crew battle.
Yeah, you would be like, I knew all along. Just had to wait a while.
Marco's moving, though. Hold up.
Oh, I think he wanted him not to go behind him.
So many of these intense moments just knocking each other back and forth. Oh, no. And that might be it. Wow, it doesn't even want to finish with the hog. It's going to be Moki with a backward hitting forward air to close out the crew battle.
GTA takes it. They are your Get On My Level 2018 Melee Crew Battle champions.
Really solid showing overall from Montreal, though. Of course, making it to second place. A little bit of a close call with the Ottawa team.
Yep.
They won by 2 stocks. Same can be said for GTA when they fought North Carolina, only a 2-stock victory margin. But it looked like GTA really pulled it together. Instead of Nightmare looking like the weak link in semis, Monib kind of just dropped 2 stocks out of nowhere. But they were still able to salvage that and win pretty solidly.
Yeah, they could go and look back at it, maybe see, oh, we could have sent this player in, or, you know, we could have had a different stage pick. But ultimately, it comes down to who played better, and that just went to GTA.
Another interesting thing about crew battles is that it's not all about the individual skill of your players, the order that you send them in, the stages, just like you said, the character choices as well. Because you have to lock it in before the crew battle. So, you know, if you have a player who has really strong secondaries, especially if it's something like Ice Climbers, Puff, Peach, you might want to throw them in, or rather have them lock a different character.
Yeah, but that's about it from us, guys. I guess we're off now.
Well, congrats again to GTA.
Sure.
Very well done by Montreal.
For sure.
I guess we're going to pass it back to Shy on the stage.
All right, guys, I got some bad news. That is it. No more Melee. We're done for tonight, at least. Tomorrow is going to be huge. Saturday and Sunday is going to continue. This is just the appetizer, the kickoff point. So if you're excited for some more Melee, tune in Saturday and Sunday. And you know what, guys? We actually got a schedule as well. We're going to pop up in the background. I'll give you an exact schedule on what's happening. Kicking off the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. We got some Melee doubles, Wii U doubles. And onwards into the afternoon, 12 o'clock. Looks like we got some more Melee doubles, top 12 Wii U doubles, Smash 64 pools kicks off as well. Moving over to a cloudy afternoon, 2 p.m. We got some Melee pools, Wii U pools. Once we get into the evening, things kick off with the Thunder at 18 o'clock. Melee singles, top 64. Wii U singles, top 64. Things are going to get intense. You guys do not want to miss any of this action. And I'm already getting tired out. Damn, guys. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we got plenty to look forward to. I'll be here all weekend. And in case you're not acquainted, I'm Shyway, by the way. You guys can follow me on Twitter at The Shyway. I'll be with you all weekend long. We got some big Melee, big Wii U coming up. I'm excited. I'll see you guys around. Have a good night.